Hey guys, this is the weekly forecast for all the signs for the 6th of July 2020. If you would like a private reading from me or hypnosis to facilitate permanent change, do use the link below. So this week in your career, study and finance, we do have the Star card, Major Arcana card, saying that this week there is going to be a 5-star review. You're going to impress some people, maybe a promotion, you're going to get the loan, you're going to get the job. Something this week about your face or winning is going to be up there. So even if it's a small win, I get the job, I got the placement, I got the hours, I got the yes, the go ahead, whatever it is, there is a yes there. But this comes as a form of direction, as a form of clarity. So if this is just about your finances, okay, I will have the money, I'll need the money for that, for me to be able to focus on my life in the future. And now I have more direction because I have those details. There has been some confusion about, robbing Peter to pay Paul, that uneven balance with what we earn and what we spend. And so it has, for some of you, it's unhealthy spending, not sure why it's low or, so first of all, unhealthy spending more than you earn. The other one is not sure why or where the money's going. And then finding out why on the where and able to plug that hole, cut that tap off so that you can get more funding. But this is a good week in career and study. So, for example, you might have new business cards made so your face is out there. You might get a 5-star review at work. You might be on your 6-month or 12-month annual review and getting great feedback. You might have done a fantastic job and the boss says, fantastic job for this person in front of everybody else. When it comes to your home, the Queen of Cups here, this is an emotional week where we are wanting some emotional maturity and comfort from those that we love. Perhaps this is a mother, perhaps this is an aunt or a sister who's very paternal, but this is where we need that emotional maturity this week. You might be missing someone, and on the other hand of that might be a mother missing their child as well, because when we look at this card, we have children on the bottom and on the top, and these represents children that have been born and have not, are no longer here. Or weren't born. So this is about emotionally being pulled far out to sea by our emotions and realizing to this cup that we're focused on, that this, I emotionally am stuck in this area, to come back to shore and walk back up to that path to the town. So, whoever is feeling this emotional, this week, you've been pulled far too way up by your emotions. You could be obsessing about something, whether it be love, whether it be, this worry with the finances, which do work out, or it's even your health that is worrying you, but something has pulled you far in this distraction and you're living all in the water. This is you or someone you live with. For others, this is about getting a lot of respect. So standing up for yourself and showing others how to treat you. When it comes to your health, you have the 9 of Swords. Now this person is overthinking, this person is unable to sleep, this person is worried, crying, unable to think, unable to stop the thoughts, and is obsessing. Now it is a 9, which is the psychology and what is below the surface. And again, this is a water week. We're balancing the emotional, we're balancing the bringing in and the spending. This is out of focus as well. This one here, we've been pulled out far to sea. We need that emotional support, that emotional nurturing for whatever reason, and we've been pulled out to sea. This one here, the foundational psychology here on our own ego and our own self-destructive tendencies and the things that we do and say, and then things outside of our control, which we have to stop worrying and stressing about things that are outside of our control. It's in somebody else's hands now, so we're worried about something. This is the insomnia card, so you're worried about something. And pains in the head, migraine. This person's holding their head. 9th house is sciatic, liver, hips and thighs. So maybe, and it's also about big plans, opinions, direction. So being directionless, so that, these two can be causing the stress together. So then we're going to look at your love life. Your love life is the Five of Wands. So there might be some delays. There might be a cancellation or reschedule. There might be a little bit of snickety back and forth. So picking your battles. You don't have to argue about everything. Is it worth it for this argument? Do we need to talk about this again? It is Mercury Retrograde till the 26th of July. So, we're dealing with things we've talked about before and emotionally felt before. And, it's just back. And it's back here and it's soaking us up with all of this emotion, and maybe this is either you or someone that you live with, and so it's not straightforward when it comes to love and dating this week. Now also you might find that there's a fight. For a small select few of you, go out partying and there might be a fight there as well, or a fight over a partner. It could be some violence involved. Drawing virtue messages from the angels. Now when I look at this on a whole, when it comes to our direction moving forward in our relationship or about having children, we worry that we're going to miss out on having children, or we've got empty nest syndrome about them going, they're no longer needing you as a mother. And so this is, created what am I now? Am I directionless? That kind of thing for some of you. But also when it comes to your emotional life and or your career life, there has been a lot of issues. There has been some backpedaling. There has been some pushing back and falling down, and emotionally it's pulling its toll on you, especially not knowing what the stability is going to be, not knowing what the details are going to be, and you finally get that answer, and you finally get that direction, and you finally get that clarity and awareness and recognition. This card is recognition. So, also the insecurities of making that first step forward and overthinking things and perhaps fighting over things that do not matter because of what we learned in our childhood. All right, so we do get the answer towards our dreams. There's no point stressing. Compassionate for you and those that you love. So this is you or someone you live with, or your own mother. So compassion is needed, and Archangel Uriel is talking about this emotional thing that we're having this week. Look, it's a week, okay? We're leading up to the eclipse. There can be some conflicting emotions there. We're dealing with stuff we've dealt with before and we thought we wouldn't have to deal with again. Ex is back, a bad smell. Fighting over something with the family again, and I wouldn't get back into this position again, but I am, in any area. So it's one day, 1 week, it could be an afternoon, whatever. So just realize you're going to feel this way, or someone's going to feel this way, and just remember it's all going to work out. So just be really, really lovely to yourself. So as I always say, be kind to you and those you love. And from Jedi side, Jake, may the force be with you.